The January 2023 update for Red Dead Online has some fantastic opportunities for players to make some of these purchases that they may have been waiting on. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today on the show, we will be kicking off our buyer's guide for the January event here in game. This video will be your complete guide on how to navigate these purchases, my own personal recommendations, and basically, if you have the money, where I think you should spend it. So with that said, we're gonna get started. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Jumping right in, we have 30% off discounts on the Moonshine Shack upgrades. The polished copper still and the condenser upgrades are both necessary Moonshiner roll items and upgrades if you're looking to make money by actually selling moonshine, because these two upgrades are necessary for increasing the strength of your moonshine as well as decreasing the time it takes to produce the 20 bottles of moonshine, as long as you end up completing the Moonshiner story missions and become a master distiller. The bar and band expansions, on the other hand, are also good because these allow you to construct a bar in your moonshine property as well as hire a musical ensemble to entertain your patrons. These two particular upgrades don't give you passive cash flow like the nightclub in GTA Online, for example, but you can earn extra gold in the game by completing daily challenges associated with those two upgrades. Needless to say, buy all four of these. After that, we have an opportunity for 40% off all shotguns in the game. Starting off with these sawed-off shotguns, these aren't really comparable to all the long-arm shotguns in the game. They are a one-shot kill up until 10 steps away from players, and they make for a good dual-wield weapon when using two medium to long-range long arms. However, they fire very quickly and they have a very high DPS value when in very close range if you can land all the pellets, as well as access to special ammo types instead of just one compared to other sidearms. However, their limited range and high rate of fire makes them chew through ammo very quickly. The double barrel shotgun has the highest damage per pellet ratio, thus the most damaging at further ranges, but because of its poor accuracy with the larger bloom size and the slowest bloom shrink speed, you really need to use painted black to really take advantage of this shotgun. It is a one-shot kill up to 15 steps away, and it still does 108 damage at 20 steps away. It's obviously great for PvE, but you may find this more suited as a PvP weapon, as I use the pump action shotgun in PvE due to the higher ammo count so I don't choke gunfights. Speaking of the pump action shotgun, the pump action has the best accuracy, meaning it has the smallest bloom size and the fastest bloom shrink speed, which makes it the most consistent for one-shot kills. It also has a one-shot kill range up to 15 steps, and it deals 108 damage at 20 steps away. It's the most reliable shotgun in general, and it can be used for all content with really good performance. This applies to both PvE free roam and PvP. Like I said, I think the double barrel is more effective at PvP despite its lower ammo count, but for PvE, where it's better to have a high ammo count than higher damage weapons, I roll with the pump action shotgun. After that, we have the repeating shotgun. This shotgun is essentially a little less accurate with a slightly larger bloom size than the pump in exchange for one extra shot, and maybe more preferable in PvE but not PvP stats wise. If you want a more accurate PvP shotgun, opt for the pump action. The repeating shotgun is a one-shot kill at 15 steps, and the damage per shot drops off to 95, 20 steps away. Lastly, we have the semi-auto shotgun. This weapon has pretty horrendous accuracy while standing still and being on the move, with the largest in-class bloom size and incredibly slow bloom shrink speed, and its increased rate of fire is basically irrelevant when you're aiming because it's so insignificantly faster than other shotguns with a really fast fire rate. However, when you hip fire, that's when you'll notice a much faster rate of fire than other shotguns. Thus, it's probably best used with the slippery ability card, since all accuracy is standardized with this card, and shotguns should be hip fired using that ability card anyway, since hip fire has a smaller bloom size than aiming for shotguns when affected by SB. But moving on, we have an opportunity for 40% off the Wilderness Camp. This camp obviously can be used to craft tonics and cook meats on the go, but the Wilderness Camp is also a fantastic feature for a player who doesn't want to run long distances in order to fast travel or ride back to camp to cook their meat and craft tonics. When the Naturalist update released, this was a neat feature, but it wasn't a must-have for most players, especially if they were short on cash. But later on, in addition to the Wilderness Camp released with the Bounty Hunter expansion and Outlaw Pass 4, that was an upgrade for this Wilderness Camp so that you can fast travel from it as well. No more needing normal fast travel posts in order to get around the map fast. Just open up the weapon wheel, drop drop the camp and you'll be fast traveling in literally 1 second's time. I'd also say this is a total understatement to say that this may be one of the most useful additions to the game so far. If you didn't unlock this feature when Outlaw Pass 4 was available, you could still buy the Wilderness Camp and get this feature. You just need to get the fast travel pamphlet from the fence now in Red Dead Online. After that, we have an opportunity for 30% off the hunting wagon. This could be worth a purchase, but it depends on your playstyle. If you hunt mostly in free roam, then this wagon is great. However, I just advise that you only call your wagon once you've killed the group of animals you're hunting. Usually riding around on your hunting wagon makes most of the animals in the area disappear, so just be aware of that. I use the hunting wagon personally to store legendary animal skins and pelts in bulk so that I can just draw from that wagon bank when needed and donate them to Crip so he can start making goods for my trader role. The hunting wagon can hold 5 large pelt bundles and up to 50 small pelts, which makes it extremely beneficial for me in particular. Every month or so, I'll just spend a couple hours doing legendary animal hunts and filling up the hunting wagon so I have pelts to draw from in the future. After that, we have 30% off all novice and promising role items, for example, the Pennington Field Shovel, the refined binoculars, and the metal detector for the collector role. These are all necessary for that role. The shovel is absolutely required to find collectibles buried in the ground, the diggable collectibles like the arrowheads, coins, and most jewelry, as well as some other random dig spots. The metal detector will reveal the locations of these collectibles, and while you can just use the Gene Ropke map and start learning the cycles and spawns for collectibles, the metal detector will let you know if you're headed in the right direction or not. After that, we have an opportunity for 30% off all fence pamphlets. There's too many to go over in this video. Please feel free to check out my pamphlets guide video I will have linked in the description below, where I covered all these previously and in detail when they were all discounted before. But some of my top pamphlets I would recommend you purchase would be the Express Explosive Ammo pamphlet. This pamphlet allows you to craft explosive ammo which you can use in revolvers, pistols, rifles, and repeaters. I would also suggest purchasing the Dynamite Arrow pamphlet, another necessity for self-defense. You just need an arrow and a flight feather and a stick of dynamite to craft it, and you could send these flying at enemies who are attacking your wagons, for example, this month. The third pamphlet I recommend you buy is the Explosive Shotgun Slug recipe, similar to Express Explosive Ammo, but this one is exclusively for the shotguns. And then I have a few other really good honorable mentions, like the fire arrows, the incendiary buckshot, and those types of pamphlets, but I do want to move on to some of the other areas of discounts in the game this month. We have an opportunity for 30% off all multi-class horses and 40% off the Missouri Foxtrotters, so this includes the MFTs, the Criollo horses, the Cladrubers, the Norfolk Roadsters, as well as the Gypsy Cob horses. These are all really good buys. I strongly suggest looking into the Missouri Foxtrotter if you want the all-around best horse from this list, from those that are discounted. However, all the roll horses here are really great too. For example, the Cladruber, while it may not have the highest speed or the most stamina, it excels in the health category, and at level 4 bonding it has a fully maxed out health ring, which is perfect if you just rush into gunfights and take lots of damage. This horse will be your best choice. Now let's finally wrap up with some of the cosmetic discounts, which don't need a review because of course they're just cosmetic. 30% off all roll outfits, 40% off all vests, and 50% off the Moonshiner bar photographs. So with all that said, that's everything I recommend you buy and everything I recommend you avoid buying this month in Red Dead. Truth be told, there's a lot to buy this month that's really good, and all because these tools, weapons, horses, other items and stuff, these will all make your gameplay experiences in Red Dead Online much easier and overall much better. So with all that said, hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.